If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe and bell icon for more videos. Peace out, guys. Hey guys, I'm MUT back here for another video, guys. In this video, I'm going to teach you guys how to beat any solo challenge in MUT 18 as quick as possible and as easy as possible. Also with the fact that what money plays can you use on offense and defense to be able to beat these challenges. Let's get started. Alright guys, so now getting into the game, I'm actually running the Cardinals offense and I'm running Baltimore defense. But on the Cardinals offense, what I'm going to do is actually go to gun, split, close, and go to halfback wheel. Now last year, let's see if it's a close halfback wheel. Now last year I ran this play like all the freaking time, and honestly the reason why is because this is one of the best plays in the game. Obviously in solos, it's going to be a money play. It's going to be one of the best money plays in solo challenges. But first thing you want to do is actually, as you guys can see, Macklin right here, you want to put him on a slant route. So put him on a slant route just like that and then hike the ball. The guy you're looking for is the tight end out of the backfield, as you can see right there. But also you do want to hit other plays depending on what the coverage is. So for example, if your tight end out of the backfield is covered, you can go ahead and hit Mon Creep up the top at top. But if you hit him over the top, the issue with that sometimes the safety will jump it. So most of the time I recommend hitting Macklin or Henry on these type of plays, but of course, you know, if you need a first down, it's a long yard situation, you can go ahead and hit, you know, Mon Creep or that top receiver. What I also love out of this formation is that you can actually run the ball a lot. You can run the ball very efficiently out of this formation. It's because if you go ahead and go to Power O, you can run it and with some really amazing blocks, and especially you can sub in at your tight end spot right here another tackle, and let's say you sub in another offensive tackle, you could literally run with a tackle on your right hand side, the right tackle, right guard right there, and have amazing blocking. Other than that, there is another play called fullback inside, which you can actually run your tight end, which I know a lot of people at this formation like to run two halfback sets, because if you run a two halfback set, you can actually run your tight end, or it's technically your halfback, up the middle and get some pretty good yards. You can also do a screen play from this formation, and then we can go ahead and look at this play, PAF slide. Now, PAF slide, I will have a breakdown of this play on how to set it up and everything, but just quick, simple guide is going to be put Marshawn Lynch on a swing left, and that's all you have to do. And as you can see here, guys, this is what the play looks like. You can walk to your right-hand side. You can check it down. There's so many options. It's almost impossible to cover every single one. And that's why it's so effective. It's because, again, there's so many different options to go against that it's difficult to even stop one of them. Now, I'm going to restart this just so we can actually go ahead and play this again, so I can show you guys some other plays. But again, simple. Once again, we have halfback wheel, we have PAF slide, and then of course we can run out of this formation. Other than that, if we go ahead and look at the strong slot, you can run dagger. Sorry guys, can't speak for a second. You can run dagger, and this play, what I like about this play is it gets the tight end open on most times. Most times it will get the tight end open, as you can see on this left hand side, and especially as long as you have a somewhat good tight end, you should be able to get a little bit down the field. So that's a pretty nice play in my opinion. Other than that, you know, you could always go single back ace, and what's the beautiful thing about single back ace is if you have halfback stretch, which if you guys see what I'm doing here, if you see what I'm going to do here, this is what I'm running. I'm running to the right-hand side, right? But the beauty about single back ace is you can switch the play and nobody moves. And as you can see, because nobody moves, the defense doesn't know you're flipping the play to the other side. So there's no way they're going to be able to say, okay, let's change our formation. Or, okay, he's running to the left-hand side. He's running to the right-hand side. Single back ace is amazing because you can just switch plays and nobody knows, what you're doing, which is a very, very beautiful thing. And you can just run all you want on either side, depending, let's say your opponent keeps blitzing the left side, single back ace lets you flip the play without your opponent knowing you flipped the play, so they might still blitz that left side, you're running it to the right, and you're getting some pretty good yards. So those are a couple of good money plays to help you out on offense, to get through solo challenges and just make them a little bit easier. I'll show you guys a breakdown on defense right after this play. So give me 1 second, guys. Alright guys, so now we have a defensive play or defensive solo challenge. So you pretty much see what your opponent's coming out in. And if they're coming out in 2 wide receivers, come out in 3-4. Again, I'll have a whole entire video breaking down what formations to come out against what plays. But pretty much you come out in this play and pretty much just line up to what they're coming out in. So, for example, you know, the crappy thing about solos is that the CPU is really glitchy. A lot of times, you know, they get some really creative plays that you're just like, how did they get that? But the best thing you can do is come out in different formations based on what they come out in. So, for example, 3 wide receivers is going to be nickel, and you pretty much, all you're going to do is just shade underneath, because most of the times they're just trying to dink and dunk against you. So just shade underneath, and a lot of times I would come out in zone, especially day one with a bad, you know, a bad defense. Just come out in zone, and that should help you out the most. So that's my opinion on defense. Again, defense is a little bit more difficult than offense, especially this year, because defense is not that easy to do. But a lot of times, I would say come out in a cover 4, come out in a cover 6, or cover 9. And most of the times, that's going to be able to cover majority field and just shade underneath, because they're going to dink and dunk. You should be able to kind of contain them and be able to stop them. Again, sorry about the defense part of this video. It's not as in-depth as the offense, but there's not really any crazy money plays defensively that I personally know of. Again, solo challenge-wise, as you see right there, that's going to be the best way to be able to stop them on defense. It's just going to be coming out in kind of a lot of coverage and shading underneath so they can't dink and dunk as effectively against you. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video and it helped you out, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.